Hi! So, I'm back, but I know I said that I would review shit horror movies, so you don't have to. Yeah, I thought I'd bought a really crap one. I was like, yep, that'll do. I was like in the shop, like, yeah, that one. Right, okay, and I'll have these other ones, and that'll just be £3, yeah, loads and loads of DVDs. So, got a bunch of DVDs, paid £3. And one of them was an absolute belter, like the best film ever. It's called One-Eyed Monster. Now, in the shop, I was like, I had a little giggle at the name. I was like, that's a funny name. I like that name for a movie. And then I got it home. So I just literally just read the name of it and thought, that's amusing, like it's a horror movie, it's going to be funny. So then I got it home and I read who's in it. Ron Jeremy, and I was like, whoa, wait a minute. One-Eyed Monster, Ron Jeremy, and the tagline is, if you see it coming, you're already dead. I was like, oh, I've accidentally bought a porno. Whoops, it was an accident. So it wasn't really a porno, like it was like a horror porno, whatever. But you don't see like actual stuff, you know? So I bought it, took it home, had the best time ever watching it. Like, I'm not even kidding, like, I will write notes on movies, okay? And it'll be like screeds of stuff to slag it off. So I'll be like, oh, this was wrong, and it was really funny, but it was wrong, and this actor couldn't act, and it was like crap, blah, blah, blah. So, this movie from the kick. From the absolute start, the music was ridiculous. I was like, this is going to be a gem. Just the first little bit of music, gem. So, it's directed by Adam Fields, right? This is what I've written here in my trusty notebook. And wrote written, directed, produced, everything by Adam Fields and his brothers. So, other Fields chaps. I salute you guys. Ron Jeremy's in it, obviously, as I said. And also Amber Benson. Who's that again? Buffy girl. That's the Buffy girl. I don't want to mix her up with other people because she's like a legit. Porn stars are legit too, I suppose. So Amber Benson was in Buffy. She's in this too. And I was like, cool. Buffy's cool. She's cool. I think she plays like Tara, like the other girl's girlfriend or something. I'm not really sure. I've not watched it in years. Charles Napier, who I was like, I know this guy's face, and it's from Silence of the Lambs. You know, the bit where Hannibal's like stuck in a like cage thing in the middle of the room, and they come in and they cuff him, but he like fiddles and fixes it or whatever. He has like a key, can't remember. So he like opens his thing and then he attacks them. So the Charles Napier chap in this film, he is the cop that gets the handcuff on him, and then he gets handcuffed to the bars, and then he like bashes his skull in with a truncheon. So that's him. He's in that film. Jeff Denton, who also I was like, I know this guy's face. How do I know this guy's face? He's in The Toy Box with that really bad actress. I didn't really like that film at all. It was weird. The acting was so bad. Like, man, I could have done it better myself, and I'm not that good at acting. Like, I'm like Oscar worthy. I should be Oscar worthy with a name like Natalie Wood, but I haven't got an Oscar yet. Crap. So yeah, he's in Toy Box. I think he wrote it and directed it as well or something. I remember. And he's in like a million low budget horror movies. I was going through his IMDb and I was like, that I'm going to have to watch that and that and that and that and that because they all look terrible. So I need to see them. That's on the list. I've like written a little list of crappy movies that I need to watch because they might be absolute diamonds like this one is. So who else have we got? Veronica Hart's in it as well. She's Veronica Hart. She's a porn star from like the 70s. She's in like Boogie Nights, a cameo. She was in like every porno ever made. I don't watch porn. I'm just saying. I've researched her, and she's got quite the lengthy career. She's really old too, but she looks great. She does look great. She was really good in it. And her and Ron Jeremy had like a thing. So, what else have I wrote? Everything's great. Just everything's great. Everything's great. Literally, this is just about the cast and the like who directed it and stuff. So, in this movie, right, you need to go on IMDb and read their like plot summary, right? Because I couldn't read it out. It's too long, but it is perfect. Like if you're swithering and thinking, shall I watch this movie? Shall I watch this movie? Go on IMDb, read it. Read the little plot summary and you'll be like, wow, that is a film I need to get on board with. The Germans actually they just called it porn horror movie. Horror movie. Porn horror movie. Why? It's really difficult to say that. So that's what they call it. But in the story, right, so we've got Ron Jeremy, he's playing himself, and this group of like people. So they all go to shoot this porno movie at like a log cabin, and it's snowing and they're like snowed in. You know what's happening. They can't get out. Their snowmobiles are gubbed or whatever, broken. So Ron Jeremy and Amber Benson, they do get on actually. That's her from Buffy. She's got a cracking scene in it near the end. You need to see it to believe it. You need to see it just to have seen it so that you can die tomorrow and be like, at least I seen that. I'm really glad that I watched that. You won't regret it. So Ron Jeremy and the porn stars, they're gonna all make this movie, right? So Ron Jeremy's like doing his amazing acting as usual because he's amazing, and he was like, I need 20 minutes like to get it all going and stuff, right? I'm getting old. And he's old and he's like, I'm getting old. I need to sort myself out first, okay? So everybody's like, right, okay. He goes outside and he's like, he goes to have a pee. So while he's having a pee, a spaceship comes out of the sky, bops him on the head, and then he goes back in. He like passes out in a really good stunt. So good. So he conks out. Then he wakes up and the guy's like, you ready to go? And he's like, ready as I'll ever be. And he goes in and he's acting all kind of strange. And then there's like a scene. You don't see anything like, it's not like an actual, like it's just like a horror movie. Like there's same amount of like sexy stuff. So they're like doing it. And then she like dies. And he also dies. So they both die. And then Ron Jeremy's Winky comes flying off his body and goes on a murderous rampage. Now that is the movie. Tell me you don't want to see that movie. You're lying. If you say you don't want to see that movie after what I've just told you, you're either crazy or you're lying to yourself and me. And that's not good. You don't want to live your life lying to yourself. Like, just watch the damn movie. I wish I'd checked actually to see if it was on like Prime or something. It must be. It's so good. Like, I feel like I sound like I'm not telling the truth. I am telling the whole truth. Nothing but the truth. So help me Jesus. Like, I can't lie if I have Christ in a shell. If I've got Christ in a shell here, I can't actually lie. I'm telling you the truth. Me and Christ watch this movie and we both approve. We do. Jesus probably doesn't approve as much as I do. But, I mean, he watched it. He's a very tolerant man. He's in a shell. Pray So yeah, I would I would give this movie an actual full 10 out of 10. Like, you're not going to think I'm mad, right? I'm actually not mad. I've not went crazy. I just really, really, really enjoyed this movie. It was funny. It was gory. It was silly. The script was good. Like, the funny bits in the script were funny. The kind of seriousy bits were serious and they weren't perfect. So, like, even Ron Jeremy was actually really good. Like, he was really good in this role as himself. But he's still really, he's not in it for much because it's just his Willie that's in it. But he is in the movie for a while, and when he's talking and stuff, you believe what he's saying. You believe all the characters and what they're saying and stuff. So, like, you can't fault that. You can't fault a script that delivers funny and scary. Well, not really scary, but you know what I mean. So if you like, what else would you judge it on? Effects. The effects were good. They were really good. Like, at one point they like pick up the girl's head, and you can see right through her back of her head through her mouth, because that's where the monkey went. I don't know. So that happened. How much more do you want to watch this film? It's just amazing. What else? The cinematography was good. Like, it was shot well. Like, the music was even good. It was silly nonsense, but it was really good. There was a moral to the story. The moral is, do your pelvic floor exercises and you'll defeat the giant alien possessed Ron Jeremy Willie. Do your Kegels, ladies. Like, every day. There's a song about it at the end of the movie as well. Like, it's the best. So I would say I give this a 10 out of 10. There's no ways that I can say that it wasn't. It cost me less than £1. Like, you can't grumble at, like, say, £1 DVD that you get randomly. And you're just like, yeah, I'll get that in the bag. You don't know anything about it apart from the name until you get home, and then you're like, oh no, you got yourself a porno. So I'm super duper excited about that movie. So I'm really happy. You guys need to watch it because it'll make you happy too. It's a perfect movie, and I'm really glad that I have it. If any of my friends want to borrow it, I'll give you it, but really look after it. But I'll totally lend you it because it's really funny and good and silly and gory, and that is somebody says they've never seen horror before. Boom. That's your film. It's so good. Anyway, thanks for listening to me rambling on about a really good movie that I love. And for totally hitting all the likes and subscribes down there, because you know you want to. And then tell all your friends, because the more people that we tell, the more people are going to watch this movie, and they're going to be like, wow, this film's so good. And they'll be super happy and really glad that you're their friend. So share. Bye, I suppose. I have to climb over. See you later, alligator.